Hello, what is good? What is good? So, this is gonna be a little different. This is my live review of Ghost of Tsushima, as I have completed the game. So, there's not gonna be any real spoilers at all in this review. So this is just mainly my thoughts, opinions and impressions of the game as a whole. So I think that this game is really good. It's got some epic moments to it, and it's got quite a satisfying ending. I did trade this game in from another game, which was The Last of Us Part 2, and I have absolutely zero regrets doing that because of the amount of fun that I had within this game. Originally, I didn't have any real connections with the story. The story seemed okay. It was more so the gameplay that got me interested in this, and this was from when Sekiro Shadows Die Twice came out. It seemed interesting, but Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, there was just something about that game that I just didn't gravitate to. Whereas okay, Ghost of Tsushima interested me. It really did. So overall, the story was quite epic. There was a lot of moments that was quite deep, impactful, and worth seeing out. Let me just deal with these people right now. Okay. So like I said, I was quite pleased with the ending of the game, but my dislikes in near the beginning was more so to do with the main character, because I didn't feel like I got a lot of sides to his character as a person, and it's only when you get to points of hot springs or halfway in the game, there's a moment where you kind of get drunk and whatnot, and I feel like come on, I feel like that really brought out his character quite a bit. I thought I had another resolve. So I did like that, but it took halfway throughout playing the game to get that side of him out, because I just thought it was quite mundane. throughout the whole throughout the whole campaign, because the game is split into 3 sections. It's an open world split into 3 sections, and it's quite a lot to cover. How can I get this eagle? But regardless, I thought that the voice acting was very well done. The graphics in the game is absolutely amazing, and I feel like there's elements of this game that will pioneer things in the future for other games that follow this kind of format, especially ninja or samurai type games. I think they're gonna take these kind of elements from this game and incorporate it into theirs, the same way Batman night vision or the spider sense is used in lots of games. I feel like the standoff mechanic and the way the bosses in this game are set up in terms of the duels is gonna have an impact on games in the future, I think. So I played this game live on Twitch, and I said that it's a 8.5 out of 10. There is parts of the game that could have been better, but it still doesn't take away from the fact that this is just a great game. So for instance, the difficulty level, it was just too easy. It was just too easy. And thankfully the developers increased the difficulty level so that that was a bit weird. So that it adds another layer of challenge, because it just seemed way too simple to do things in the game. And right now my character is OP, but not OP to the point that it's not left challenged, because I could make my character a lot more stronger than he actually is, but to keep the level of challenge and complexity to the game, you have the option to be able to, in a sense, reduce the amount of impact the character has. So that it's not completely easy mode. But I do like the fact that you can play out the game after you complete it in a sort of new game plus, but it's not really new game plus per se. It's more so just seeing out the last remaining quests. That move is dope. The animations in this game is fantastic. From the assassinations to the movement to the parkour, the climbing, it's fantastic. Which leads into my point that there's not too much bad about the game, other than in the beginning it was quite easy. It was quite easy, and I feel like the move, the Dance of Wrath, is the main culprit of that. The Dance of Wrath move, once unlocked, it just makes everything very easy. Very easy. Things like this make the game very easy as well. Mass eviction. Okay, so I just unlocked an achievement, and that's another thing about the game. The achievements are really good. They are really good. They don't make it so that it's too difficult to get. They're very achievable, and once you start getting the achievements going, this is a very good game if you want to achieve that platinum trophy. But all in all, if you have doubts about this game, I suggest you definitely pick it up, because there's not that many gaming experiences like this one. The boss encounters in particular are great. They're very, very good. And even though I've completed the game, just doing the duels is excellent. The duels that I have left is gonna be really fun to complete. And that's one thing I would have liked, which prevents me from giving it a higher score over 8.5, which is if there was an option after completing a game to just do encounters. That would be really good, because they were really fun, and the way they were laid out was dope. The side quests, they're not too fetch questy as well. They had meaning to them, and they led to some great duels in terms of the fights, which is awesome. And I really like the fact that not only can you customize your character quite a lot, but it's not too much, but you can customize
destroy the siege weapon
to your very own preference as to how you would want your character to be, whether it's a samurai, a ninja, or a warrior. But these standoff moments are awesome. They're just awesome. So that was the Dance of Wrath right there, and it's a very, very, very deadly attack which turns the game from being tricky to easy, basically. But that's pretty much the review of Ghost of Tsushima. I didn't want to keep it too long, and I wanted to do something a little different by making the review a live one. Like I said, if you have any doubts about this game, don't, because this is a fantastic game. Once you start getting into it, you really get into it. It's not too long. I think it took me about 40 hours to complete, which is a nice amount of time. And there's always something left to do until you feel fully satisfied that you've completed the game. I could see there being DLC for this game as well, so now is a decent time to purchase. But if you really want to get value for money, I would wait until after summer or when the PlayStation 5 comes out, because games will drop. Well, PlayStation 4 games will drop, and then you're really getting a good price for your money. Value for your money. So yeah, that's just my short review on Ghost of Tsushima and what I thought of it. I definitely suggest you buy it. I give this game an 8.5 out of 10, which is an extremely high score. I don't think I've given a game that score. I think the highest I might have given is an 8. So that just goes to show how good and how much fun I've had playing this game. If you want to see more, follow me on Twitch. My Twitch is in the description, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace.